Hi everyone, I'm Nguyen Dao Tuan Anh. Today I'll be presenting Stage 1 for my CSP 450 project, the initial brand infrastructure setup for the Mexico Investment Sale Company. For this stage, I created 3 VM, 3 virtual machines, each representing a component of company brand. The first one is client VM, run Ubuntu. This is the workstation employee would use to access company resources. I install Wireshark for network analysis and PuTTY for SSH connection. The second one is server VM, run Ubuntu server. This hosts the brand website and database services, Apache for web server and MariaDB for database. In later stage, this will be served the investment inventory lookup system. The third one is router VM, also run Ubuntu server, but its role is different. It runs FRR, free range routing, which will handle OSPF routing to connect our brand to another branches in later stage. Let me demonstrate these services are running correctly. I'll show you the server VM and verify that all required services are installed and running. As you can see, I run the command hostname ctl to verify the hostname, and here's my Seneca ID server. Now let's check our 3 critical services. The first one is Apache, the web server. The Apache is active and running. This stops our intrusion lookup web page in stage 3. The next one is MariaDB, our database server. MariaDB is also active and running. This will store the investment inventory data. Next is SSH. Next is SSH server for remote administration. SSH is active with also secure remote connection from the client VM. And finally, here's my NetPlan configuration. Now let's look at our router VM. The router VM has a different purpose. This will handle routing between branches using OSPF. Again, let me verify the hostname first. The hostname is my Seneca ID-router. Next, I check the important service. Here is FRR, free range routing. FRR is active and running. This will handle OSPF routing in stage 2. And SSH is also running on router. This allows me to manage the router remotely from client VM. Finally, let me show you the SBOM we rated for compliance purpose. A key requirement for this stage was creating SBOM. For every packet we install, SBOM are increasingly required in enterprise environment for security compliance and vulnerability checking. I use zip to generate SBOM for each packet. Let me show you an example. The example here. Each SBOM contains metadata, including my username path, which makes every SBOM unique to my environment. This is useful for auditing and checking software across an organization. In total, I generated 45 files across all 3 VM, including read and post-upgrade system information, JSON file, and text SBOM files for each packet, and network configuration captures. To summarize what I did in stage 1, I have created 3 VM with proper naming convention, server running Apache, MariaDB, and SSH ready for the web application, router running FRR ready for OSPF configuration for stage 2, full SBOM documentation for compliance. That's everything. Thank you for your attention.